All right, we've got the old console here for reference if you need it, but we've got the new Yamaha installed, and it's more channels and a little bit more compact than the Mackie. We love the Yamaha. The sound quality and the ease of use is better than any other analog console that we found. We've got everything labeled starting over here at the left. We don't have the color tape, so we had to label it like that. So pulpit, then white, yellow, red, green, blue. We've got our choir mics, piano mic, and the podium. We're calling the podium there on the right. And then we've got a couple of channels that are in the box there that aren't being used. And then we've got the DVD audio, the computer audio, CD left and right for if you want to do split tracks. We've got our main slider here, the red one. And up here is our monitor volume. And anywhere that I want to, thing I want in the monitors, all the way across, monitor 1 or auxiliary 1 is what it's called. And I'll just turn it up on that channel. And this is my master. Same way that all of these are volume for each channel, and this is our master. Now, the couple of unique things about the Yamaha console to keep in mind. Let's do 3 things. 3 things that are unique. Number 1 is the on buttons. So every other console, if I can focus on it, you can see the word on in there. There we go. So every other console just about would have a mute button. Well, these are the opposite. So it's kind of more of a broadcast history that goes into these consoles. So when that light is off, that channel is not on. It's muted, in other words. So it's not active. So I have to turn it on. It goes the same way with the main slider. I can actually turn off the main slider if I want to and kill the mains. So we got to make sure that those lights are on anywhere that we want. Anything we want to hear in the mains, that needs to be on. So that's one thing. The other unique thing are the red buttons right here. They say ST. The reason they say ST, it's for stereo, which is our main slider. So in other words, if I turn this button off, the pulpit is no longer heard in mains. It's no longer routed to the main slider. So all of these red buttons have to be depressed. Depress all the red buttons. All the yellow lights have to be on for everything to be come through properly. Number 3 unique thing is the button right here. This is our phantom power button. And if that red light is illuminated, that means phantom power is on. Phantom power, as you may already know, is what is required for choir microphones and lectern microphones. And so if the pulpit, the choir, or the podium, if none of that is working, those are all condenser microphones that require phantom power. First, check and make sure that the phantom power button is pushed, and that's probably your problem. We've gone to a lot of service calls to press that button. So everything else is normal. If you want to plug in some headphones, right here you've got headphone volume right here, and then you can actually PFL's pre-fader listening. If I push that button, I can listen to a specific channel in the headphones. If they're all out, then I'm listening to all of them together. So that's something that you can keep in mind there. We're not, just like on your Mackie, we're not using our groups. They're turned off, turned down, so we're not worried about those. One thing that's different about this console than the Mackie, all of the inputs and outputs were in the back. This one has the outputs on the back, but it has the inputs on the top. So we've got everything kind of spilling out here, which we tried to make as neat as possible. But that gives you a bird's eye view, instead of having to reach around behind the mixer, a bird's eye view of what's being plugged in to the channel. But other than that, it's a great console. We've tested everything, got everything EQ'd, what we think sounds pretty good. You may want to tweak the EQ. If you do, it's the green knobs are the equalizer. You've got highs, you've got a sweepable mid, which means here's to boost or cut, and then I select what frequency I want a booster cut right here, and then we've got our lows right here. So other than that, I think y'all are set. If you have any issues, let us know. 870-814-0714 or office@bensberg.tech. Thanks, guys.